it's better if I'm flight ready. Wait until I have a little bit of shields. Alright, the shields are charging. Let's go.
Launch complete.
What is... Someone's trying to get in my hangar. What is going on, you idiot? What a moron. Who's... What the hell?
Friendly fire.
No. No. This is not happening. Whoa.
Ooh, here's a name I can say from the Eradicator.
Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to talk about Asteroid Interdictions, the big nuisance of Star Citizen Alpha 3.7, if you'd ask me, by the way. But a lot of people have been complaining. Oh no, I'm back in the atmosphere. A lot of people have been complaining about these asteroids, and I think that this is supposed to be a feature that have been implemented in Star Citizen 3.6, if I am correct, or even before. But yeah, this is definitely not one of the most popular features so far. If you check out Spectrum, for example, you're going to see a lot of threads here that are criticizing this feature, urging the devs to maybe rectify what is going on. The devs actually did mention that this could be an issue in the patch notes, so it is going to be definitely interesting to see how the devs are going to rectify this situation right here. However, there is a workaround if you don't want to be interdicted by asteroids. This is actually a good tip that was given to me by Star Citizen's resident millionaire and trader Jack Axton. He's got a great YouTube channel, by the way. I've linked to his channel multiple times, and he said, you know, Irad, if you want to avoid being interdicted when you're traveling between planets, you have to leave your seat when your quantum drive is charging. I was like, what do you mean? This is actually very weird, right? But apparently, I've been trying it because I flew from Delamar to Hurston, and I actually left in a Caterpillar, by the way, and I did leave the ship during that time period, during the travel, and apparently it was really working. So this is something that I'm going to try to do right here for you guys, and we are going to see if this is something that is working or not, right? So don't do that when obviously your quantum drive is still charging. You have to wait until the spool is complete, but it is only as after you press B and you start to get inside quantum travel that you're going to have to press Y for that. So here we go. I am pressing B. The ship is charging, and that's where I'm pressing Y. All right. Normally, it should be working because I think that I pressed it on the right hand. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I have also been asking you guys about what you guys think about those asteroid interdiction. There has been since yesterday, I posted 22 hours ago a poll on my community tab, so let's go check it out right now. And the question on the community tab says, what do you think about asteroid interdictions? I give you 4 different possible choices here. One of them says, they are fine, keep them as they are. It's also a good idea, but they are too frequent. I don't mind them, but I would prefer it if they were not here. And they are terrible, CIG should get rid of them. I can't believe it. That's actually a lot of people who voted here. We have 323 votes, so that is quite a lot of people who have been involved in that poll. So I think that it is quite representative of at least what this community is thinking. That's quite a lot, actually. Here we're at that's 10% of my subscribers actually answered the poll, so that is pretty much a lot. Unfortunately, I only have 24 comments, so we're not going to spend too much time going over the comments. Alex says, I just added my own view to that. I didn't realize there was another poll. I always have polls, Alex. This is something that I love to do with you guys. I love to know what you guys think. I want to stay in touch with your opinion. I want to stay in touch with what's going on, so that's why I try to have as many polls as possible. So let's check out some of those comments here. By the way, so 5% say they are fine, 66% say it's a good idea, but they are too frequent, 7% say I don't mind, I would prefer if they were not here, and 22% say they are terrible, so you should get rid of them. Now, I would be between I don't mind and they are terrible. I think that I don't. I wouldn't mind these asteroids interdiction if they were happening on a very rare occasion, like maybe once every 24 hours. That would be an acceptable rate for me. But more than that, I think that would be just a nuisance. So here, Skywolf says there should be a rarity, but would be nice if they had something to offer, like a micro cave system, or perhaps raid a mini outpost to assault something you could perhaps encounter after so many jumps, but offer challenges other than just blocking you. Absolutely, absolutely, and I agree. Loving your comment here, Skywolf. Nate the Great, one of the long-time followers of this channel, say, I believe traveling long distance from point A to point B uninterrupted should not be taken for granted. The occasional interdiction is expected for us at all times. However, it would be nice to have to jump somewhere and safely take a pee break. Yes. Just like what we have in our ships, we could also have a break for real, right? Michael says it's 2949. Surely Content Drive can just plot a path around it without stopping, or maybe check the path is clear before jumping. Absolutely agree, Michael. That's my point of view. Luhodo says I personally don't like them, but I have been here since 3.6 and vanished in 3.6.2. They happen way too often and make very little sense. I also agree. Mete, I don't know how to say that, but a horrible addition, uninteresting and just a general pain. Yeah, sure, let be interdiction and stuff, but not like this. Interesting comments that we have here today in this channel. I hope CIG is watching here. Anna Vatera says they are a horrible addition. Content travel already takes so long. Now, if they can't even do anything else at the same time and need to babysit the ship in case of interdictions, it's really going to get old really fast. All right, it seems like so far lots of people are on the same page. Charles Corbin says, absolutely horrible and gay-breaking. At most, there should be an interdiction once every 10 jumps or so, not 10 interdictions per jump. It's unrealistic and annoying. I cannot promote or recommend Star Citizen to other gamers until it is fixed. Wow. If CIG wants to troll the backers, they should just ram us on the launch pad. Wow, tough words here. Tough words. Zombie Penguin say, for sci-fi media, the reason I thought they would take a while to wrap Jump Content Star was because they were calculating a point A to point B. If they're not doing that, we should be able to warm up the drives and just jump to a direction they can get out of content if we are about to run into something. Yeah, that's also perhaps a reason why sometimes they just wait for calculation. Yeah. Absolutely, I agree. Robert Carling, who has been contributing quite a lot, says, I think they should be very rare, but something unique to each one. Maybe a pirate-based one, a cave in another, and FPS mining asteroids. Interesting. So you are not the only one to say that, Robert. Very good. James Brothers, if we're going to have them, there should be something there to sleepy caterpillar, other than two sleepy caterpillars. Oh yeah, sometimes the nine tails are just waiting, right? Anyway, we are here at Crusader. Let me get back in my seat. Here. All right, because yeah, that's the thing with the cutlass. With the caterpillar, we are actually getting traveling through quantum travel very quickly, and as you could see, leaving the ship for some reason did work. So yeah, it is a great tip if you'd ask me. Mr. Lag says, keep the asteroids, but don't make them cause interdictions. All right. Anachronism in the chat says, I'm glad the majority. Let me put the chat back. I'm glad the majority feel they are a good idea. They're just too frequent. I hate to lose content. Yeah. Oh, all right. I feel they're good. They're just too frequent. Okay. Well, it's true. Sometimes we do lose content. You are right. But at the same time, they're just way too. They're a nuisance, right? If they happen every once in a while, I think this is okay. But But you know, if it happens all the time, I think it's quite horrible. Wrapped Space game, Wrapped Space, awesome channel. I've been giving you a lot of links in the previous videos. Go check it out. Wrapped Space says, "Isn't this the rad stream? It's not just the stream; it's also the YouTube video that will pop up later today." So I'm glad you're here, Wrapped Space. Thank you so much for being here. We are going through the community tab today, so we are checking out what you guys are saying about asteroids. Asteroid Interdictions. I don't think you put a comment, so you can always post in the chat and tell me what you think about asteroids interdictions. So far, most people are saying that they don't like them. A lot of people want them out. A lot of people say that it's okay to have them, but we should not have them too often. So I'd like to know what you think here, Wrapped Space. Mark's Live says, lots of people who spend time commenting about Star Citizen want the game to be super easy since I have to work and I can only play a little amount of time. However, if they change the game to feed these people, it would just be a simulation and PvP would be removed. I kill someone with a bounty and they call me a griefer. Mike, that's probably a noob that you killed. You should laugh at that person. Anax says, maybe a rare occurrence and a possibility for worthwhile loot. So we're actually happy to get them. Yeah, that's good. And here, Rap Space Game says, it should only happen once in a while. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. Only once in a while. Satya says, all people worried about asteroids is because they travel at full speed. If you slow down, there's nothing to worry about. That's also true. It's a mistake that I've made also a couple of times, I have to admit. Seb H. 4 times during my life's quantum travel, 2 asteroids, 2 pirate ship, a nightmare. 10 Vidal Bow, they need to be far less frequent. Patrick Dole, who has been really helping me getting that new PC. Patrick, thank you so much for supporting this channel the way you do. I really appreciate you, man. I understand why they might want to include them, but as CIG is always claiming Star Citizen is to be realistic, then they are clearly too frequent. Asteroids exist in orbits, which would clearly be charted, or as rare rogue bodies. The amount we are seeing would suggest that Stanton system is highly active with frequent random asteroids incursion, which would make the entire system virtually uninhabitable for humans. Come on, lads, to can't have it both ways. Oh, Patrick, that is... Shout out to Patrick here. Shout out to Patrick. I think that this is perhaps the comment that makes the most sense here. Highly appreciate here what Patrick is saying. Absolutely. Absolutely right. Outcast says, not too frequent, but actually empty. I think they can explore some interesting game mechanics taking advantage of interdictions. Shafto says, 10 times less frequent, please. I think that I'm on the same page as Shafto here. 10 times less frequent would be okay. Fishy62 Chevelle, they need to be more interesting. Some uber rare things to mine would be nice there, or finding debris and cargo you would grab. Yes. Also, like, make them very rare, and when they happen, make them very interesting. I think that this would make people definitely happier here. Absolutely. Let's check out some more comments here. George Sakinadas, they should only be asteroid interdiction if there's actually an asteroid there, not just random pop-up. This area can be recorded and would be great spots to visit again, maybe to mine or set up ambushes like Benny's Hench, and they're not just random things that pop up secretly. Yeah, I know that they're so random at the same time. It just feels, yeah, cheesy. If random objects get in the way, they should be there in the system, not a chance appearance that just vanishes. I absolutely agree with you, George. It just makes no sense, and I think that this is also a point of view that should be shared more often, because this is something that CIG says, you know, when something's there in the verse, it is actually a part of the breathing, living universe. But here we're just talking about random appearances, so it just doesn't make any sense. Absolutely agree with you. Anyway, I'm going to go to Port Olisar because I'm also afraid of 30Ks. It would be a shame to lose all the cargo to a 30K here. So let's go to Port Olisar. One Energy in One says, none of the above, more confused at what is supposed to be happening than resuming Contrum. I assume that it has a broken event where something else was supposed to happen. Perhaps. The game is, you know, it's a tech demo, it's an alpha, we should remember that. There's a lot of things, there are lots of things that are broken indeed. So that is also an opinion that I can hear. Anyway, oh my goodness, I am coming in so fast. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Well, let's turn the ship around. Let's turn the ship around. Where is Port Olisar? We got something here. What do we have?
Contact.
We've got the bits. We've got the bits. Thank you so much, Anak, for the bits. Love the polls. Great replies. Thank you very much. It looks like someone is trying to attack us at Port Olisar. Oh no. Really? Are we being under attack? This is ridiculous. It looks like someone is trying to attack the Eradicator. Oh my goodness. That is unfortunate. If anyone is around Port Olisar, mayday, mayday, I may need a little bit of help here because I am under attack. Or maybe I am in the middle of a battle. I don't know what's going on. Rule 1, don't panic. I don't panic. I don't panic. I'll be trying to do that landing. We'll sell a cargo and we'll finish the video from Port Olisar. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Absolutely interesting. Interesting. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm in the the armistice zone, but lots of pirates and hostiles here on Port Olisar. It's too bad I don't have time for a little eradication because there's definitely a lot of things to do. I'm sure there would be wanted players here. You know, players with bounties on their heads. I would absolutely love to take them down. Unfortunately, this is not what I am for here. Alright, let's land at PO. Just here. I think one day they should put a shield around the whole station. I think that would make sense, Rap Space. I think that they definitely should put a shield. Landing complete.
Engines offline.
Alright. Alright, now. No, why am I back in the...
Contact.
This is ridiculous. Let's get out of here. Alright, I hope I'm not going to get back into the seat. We got a follow. Old Sports Live is following. Alright, thank you so much for following, my friend. Hope you're enjoying this. Wow. This is a great stream. We got some follows. We got the bits. Oh, the ship is on fire. So, Sports Live, thank you so much. You came back just for the end of the video here, Sports Live, because we are actually doing a YouTube video which is going to be on the YouTube channel later. But at the same time, am I going to the right direction? Looks like yes. At the same time, I want to make sure that I safely arrive at my destination because I've got about 70,000 of UEC worth of scrap that I bought at Lorville, and I'm selling these at Port Olisar. So I don't want to be losing these assets, if you see what I mean. So let's go. And as soon as we are inside Port Olisar, we'll be looking through the window and we'll be finishing this video. All right, let's circle this, doing this as quickly as possible. The caterpillar doesn't seem to be moving. It doesn't seem like anyone went inside and stole the ship, which of course will be problematic. This is something that was definitely possible in previous iterations of Star Citizen, something the devs have fixed supposedly, but we should never take things for granted. All right, let's sell all the scrap. Also, it's gonna go for 104,000 Alpha UEC. No thank. By the way, I'm selling for one. How much? 185 or 195? 185. Okay, let's sell the scrap. Yes, I'm just noting down at the same time too for Gallog. So I bought at 135, selling at 185. Very nice. Which means that we are now at 155,000 Alpha UEC. Not bad at all. All right, where was I? I was here. Let's have a nice little pose here. What is this guy doing? Those NPCs, seriously. All right, so let's have a little pause here. All right, and we are going to finish our YouTube video here. Where was I? So Christian, let's check out Christian's comment here. Christian says, I think the true problem is that we can go out of control at full speed. We should get at max going at normal speed around 200. Yes, that is definitely a problem, especially if you have like a very slow ship at full speed, 800, 900 meters per second. You're ramming into those asteroids, you're losing everything there's something you can do. That is indeed a problem. Are you going to rent a ship with all that UEC? No, I'm not going to rent with a ship with all that UEC. I'm just making UEC. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this UEC wrap space. Maybe I will buy another caterpillar. Maybe I'll buy another caterpillar. I think I will. Jester CRO says, I don't mind them if only those parrots would have some loot in them, like boxes you put in your ship and then sell on. That would be interesting indeed. And L3O says, great pool. Thank you so much, L3O, for liking the pool. All right, guys, that's all that we'll do in this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following this channel. Thank you so much for watching on Twitch as well. Highly appreciate all of you guys, but that's all we'll be doing today. Maybe I'll be back later in about 2 hours for some eradication. Actually, no, in about 1 hour for some eradication. Gotta go now. Thank you so much for coming. This is the Eradicator. I am signing out.